All right, so we're going to try this again. Hopefully the stream works. Let me go ahead and get the promo out of the way first, since I already did that on the last stream attempt. But just want to remind everybody, this stream is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pick up Lorwyn Eclipse. You can, I should say, pre-order Lorwyn Eclipse products there. You can also pick up or pre-order Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles products as well now on their website. Plus, they have a whole lot of other great items on their website or at flipsidegaming.com. So check them out. They have a lot of Magic stuff. They have other things aside from Magic as well. So plenty there for just gaming in general. They are a local game store. Been an awesome sponsor of the channel for a long time. So if you get the opportunity, check them out. You won't be disappointed for sure. So I also, wanted to remind you that if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the US. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, I do have one in the description below, and I will have one in the comments after the stream's over, so if you're watching this on the replay. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Hopefully, everything will be working now. Let me just pull this up here. Okay, so far so good. All right. I don't know why I have had so much trouble lately streaming. I know they changed something in YouTube, and since then my streams have been kind of up and down and all over the place. However, I had some of that happening when I tried to stream a moment ago, but that wasn't the main problem. The main problem was both of my computers just decided to freeze, so that was weird. All right. So far, the stream looks good. I'm going to cross my fingers and get started with the draft. So hopefully this will endure. So buy gems. Wait, I don't have to buy gems. I shouldn't. I don't have enough gems. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that's problematic because I don't have my stuff to buy gems. So, all right. Actually, do I have stuff to buy gems? Hang on. Maybe I do, because I think it might be in the system already. Stand by for a moment. Wow, with everything else that I was dealing with, I guess I should have checked that too. It's been a while since I played last week. I didn't really think about it last week, but before that, it was a little while before I played. Is that vintage cube or that power cube got all my gems? All right, stand by for just a second. I'll let you look at Flipside Gaming again. We can talk about Lorwyn for the moment. I'm actually really excited about Lorwyn Eclipsed. I think that set is going to be really awesome. We've seen not that much from it yet, but what we have seen is actually pretty cool, very nostalgic. I like the like where they're going so far with mechanics and stuff. So I think that's pretty sweet. But you know what? I don't think my stuff is in here. Well, the stream appears to be working, so I got that going for me right now. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to mess around with this for the moment. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Okay, I think I solved the gem situation. Yay for our side. Okay. All right. Take 2 on this draft, or take 3 at this point. Stream actually is looking good. So, again, don't want to jinx myself here, but that part's working. My computers seem to not be frozen. That's good. All right, everything's coming up Millhouse now. Okay, so Premier Draft Avatar. All right. Before my luck runs out, I'm just starting this draft, so let's go. Yup. Sure. So as I was saying, I am excited about Lorwyn. I probably should take the screen down so you can see. Hold tight. All right, there we go. All right, yep, we are ready. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm excited about Lorwyn. I do think it's going to be cool. First set in a while I really look forward to. Dockside Extortionist. If only that was good in limited. Well, I don't know. Not well. There's probably better things, like white cards. What do we have here? I do like Compassionate Healer. Do I like it enough to first pick it in pack 1? Maybe. The answer to that is maybe. This is alright. Like, it's a higher end creature. It's great when you get there in the game. Double white, you know, I think it's an uncommon. Like, it's probably in some ways a better pick, but I just really like Compassionate Healer. So I'm just going to take that. I think it's a fantastic 2-drop, one of the best 2-drops in the set, one of the best commons in the set. We're going to go with Path to Redemption here, I believe. And we're just going to see what comes our way in white. We're going to be fighting for it, but sometimes a mediocre white deck is still better than anything else you can draft. So, that's not bad, actually. We might take that. Yeah, this is okay. This is good to have. We don't know where our colors are going at, but yeah, I think we're going to take this. There's a lot of good 4 drops in this set. I was saying that last week. Like, I always end up with too many 4 drops because there's just good ones, but we have to be cognizant of not doing that. Evasion Reinforcement's not bad, especially if we go in an ally direction. That card would kind of bring us in that direction too. That's interesting. I've never played with Iroh T-Master. Played with the other Iroh a couple times. I don't know if that's, you know, I think I just want to go with this. Like, I like the idea there, but I don't know, in your average draft game, you're going to have a lot of stuff to send that way. I mean, maybe you can build your deck around that. Airbending Lesson, I believe, is the way we want to go here. I've never played with that Heibai, right? Heibai, I believe, is the pronunciation. But I'm just going to go with Airbending Lesson. I know it's good. So far, we're like Mount White. I don't know if that's going to last, but that's a decent white card, too. I mean, I don't want to put blinders on and not look at the other colors. I mean, there's another good green card there. But so far, so good, right? Don't know if we're really going to get away with Mono White. I mean, we could start to go into, like, white-blue. I mean, that's a good blue card. Iguana Parrot, fantastic. Could do that. We could go with the Earth Kingdom Soldier. I think we'll have more opportunities for cards like that, though. So, yeah, we'll just do this. Maybe we can go Azorius after all. We'll see. That's a good one. This one's good too, actually. A little higher end. But we're probably going to be pretty good with allies. So I think I may just take this. We'll have other opportunities maybe at that other card, hopefully. I mean, right now we're so light on blue. I mean, we're putting ourselves in a good position to pick up some of the really key white cards if they come our way. We cut off white, well, as much as anyone can cut off white in this format. We cut off white kind of to our one direction, so we'll see. We do want to make sure we pick up a lot of 2-drops, though, so we need to be watching for that. If we have to go into a second color, and maybe that second color is a blue, to make sure we have a better curve. We may have to do that as we go into the next couple packs here, but other than that, pretty decent start. This actually wheeled. Okay. The dark side did too. Yeah, well, we'll take it. That clone is alright. I mean, having one of these is alright too. I don't hate that clone though. But again, I don't want to get too top heavy. And of course, this is still 4. But we'll see. Don't believe this actually wheeled. Like, not that it's like an amazing card, but it's solid. Like, when you get to that point in the game, right? Like, you have to get this thing on the battlefield. But once you do, I mean, sure, it can be dealt with. There's a lot of good removal here. We're going to keep this, I think, unless we want to try know what we're doing for our colors yet. Huh, Badger Mole. That's interesting. But I think we're taking this, although I don't know if we're actually using it, but we'll take that. Take this. And we got an island. Okay. That's a very good lesson combat trick. So that's an option. What else do we have? Oh, we have a Razor Rings. Probably just take Razor Rings. Sometimes you see a lot of Razor Rings in a draft. It is a common. Sometimes you just don't see hardly any. I think it's very first pickable in this pack. Yeah, we'll go with it. I wonder if that will solve my streaming hiccups. I just changed the setting on the YouTube page. Not for the stream itself, but for its display. Put it down to like 144p or something. Because that's the biggest difference of their new display screen since I've been having the issue. It's like gives you this huge widescreen like stream. Another good removal spell here. Another one of those too. I do like that card. I mean, we are kind of mono white here. We don't have the big mono white payoffs yet, though. I mean, if they come our way, awesome. But if they don't, our deck is very mediocre. So we do have to start thinking about like how we're going to win this game. We have some good removal. We have some good base creatures. But we got to be doing something more than we're doing right now. I mean, mono white, because, hey, white's great in this set. Without some sort of big play, this is not necessarily fantastic. Another one of those clones. I mean, this is a very good card. Glider Kids, take that all day. Good 3-drop. So if we picked up even just more cards like that, we'd probably be okay. Like, got some more good 2-drops, good 3-drops. Might be fine. I just wanted some kind of payoff for playing mono white. Haven't seen a lot of good blue come our way. So, although I say that, there's some blue cards. What do we got here in white? Okay, that's a good one. This is also very good. If we did want to steer into blue. We don't have a ton of cards, though, with flying right now. We have a couple. So, I mean, this has flying, of course, on its own. But, so we kind of got to decide between the two here. We have more allies right now. I think we'll go with this, although I could definitely see going the other way with that pick. Here's another one of these. I mean, that can be all right. We're not, at this point, like, creating a lot of tokens, though. I might just take the Iguana Parrot and lean a little harder into blue at this point. I mean, Yip Yip's always good. Otter Penguin's not really what we're here to do today, but it is a 2-drop. We also have this, which I may take considering our blue is so sparse right now. We might want to not overdo it with blue sources, so that might be good for us. Let's see if we can pick up, man, in pack 3. If we could just open something that rewards us for amount of white. I mean, this is a good flyer. This is not my favorite flyer. 4-3 for 5. It's just, I like the ability and all, but it's just too fragile for 5 mana in this environment. That's a solid 2-drop. Then we got a flyer. So where are we on our curve? Our curve is starting to feel a little top heavy. Probably need the 2 more than we need the 4, but I just took the 4. I couldn't stop myself. Feel like we'll have more opportunities for 2s, right? Here's a Razor Rings. We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll take it. This actually wheeled. Alright. We had a lot of combat tricks and removal. We probably don't need any more. This wheeled. Okay, that's good. Man, it feels like white's open. I just haven't seen the big payoff cards. Alright. We have a clone. Sure. Not that we couldn't play this if we wanted to, but have a slow draft table. Usually once this sets out for a little while, drafts go faster. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Fancy footwork's okay, don't think we need that. Okay, I got more removal. Man, this pack's sort of awkward. Probably just take this. We could take this. I think we're just going to take this. It's just too good to pass. That would be okay. This would be good. Like I said, worst case scenario, if we don't get the mono white payoffs, like cards like this are good. They're good for us. Messenger Hawk. We have one of these. Got the ally. Probably just take this. Empty City Ruse. Interesting. don't think we need that. That might be the pick, actually. That might be the pick. Another good blue creature. It's also octopus form here, which is solid. But, you know, maybe we just try to overwhelm with flyers. It's that, I mean, it's a very good common. Got two decent 2-drops in this one. We need, and we want 2-drops, but this is the one we'll go with. There's that. Yeah, first time flyer, probably. What's this over here, though? Okay. Yeah, we'll go with the 2-drop. I guess the plan with this deck is just kind of aggro with some removal backup. Yep. Wish this was the other artifact. The color fixing artifact. Yeah, we already have one of those. We're definitely not playing 2. We probably won't play 1, but what is this thing? Take that. Whatevs, huh? It's playable. Okay, it's back. That's what it keeps doing, back and forth. All right. Okay, so anyway, we got a lot of creatures, 14 allies. Good stuff. 4 lessons. Okay. Start making our cuts. There's a lot of stuff we can cut. We have a ton of removal. So let's like kind of chill on that. We don't need that. We also want to start looking at some of these higher drops. Okay, great 2-drop. I mean, our 2-drops we're probably keeping. We got 3 of these. That might be a little overkill. But we'll come back to that. 2 of those. Don't need that. I don't even know if Crashing Waves is that good here. Waterbend X. Tap up to X target creatures. I mean, maybe. I won't get rid of it. So I think we're trying to race, but I mean that would help us in a board stall, I suppose. Airbender is less than good. 2 of these. 2 of those. 1 of those. 3 of those. I don't think we need those. Here's where we gotta start scrutinizing. We don't need that. Don't need that. I don't think we need a clone. Still gotta get rid of 5 cards though. We got a lot of stuff here. Like a lot of good stuff. So that's probably overkill. We have to really decide what we're doing with our removal here. That's 4. This is a combat trick that's basically removal. It can also defend a creature though. It can protect against like a razor rings or something. It's probably worth it. I mean, thing with Crashing Waves, I mean, it is good in a board stall. It's not great if you're behind. Yeah, I don't know if we'll just take our eye off the ball too much. I mean, going 16 land with this deck is a possibility too. We have a ton of 2-drops. We don't have a lot of card draw though, which makes it a little more awkward, but and these being our high-end cards, I think those all feel pretty good for what we're doing. We have a lot of 3-drops. 33 drops that are expendable just for our curve purposes. Again, good in a board stall. I hate to drop one of these. I know I have 3, but they are just solid cards. And I think that's really good too. Well, we gotta drop something. I mean, we could, you know, it is kind of our off color. I mean, let's just drop one of those. Probably drop like one more card. I think our decks, like, we have good cards. I don't know if our decks are doing enough. But I think our cards are good. I mean, I would probably do 16 lands here. We don't have much that's high up. It's just here. The shuffler could make us pay. Could drop this. Yeah, I might drop this. I feel like we have enough going on. That will keep us from getting too top heavy. Alright, so how many blue sources do we truly want here? We have this 2, 3, 4. Only 4 blue cards. It was 10 and 6. That's probably good, actually. 11 and 6, technically. 6 blue sources. Airbending lesson will let us see another card if need be for a white. White and 2, or white, yeah, white and 2. Yeah, I have to say we try this. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Who knows? Who knows? We're about to find out. I don't know. I feel like the deck's good. Like I said, it doesn't have the big payoff that, like, I'm afraid we're going to need to get numerous wins. But maybe we get some wins with this. Hopefully. Yeah. Good opening hand. Opponent's going to go first. Probably some Orzhov aggro, I assume. Sure. Sure. So how many of these cards are Razor Rings? That's our question. That's the real question here. Okay. Fair. They just two for one themselves to kill our 2/3. I'm okay with that. Watch, we'll never hit our 5th land now. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Yeah, okay. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong. Tech. Razor Rings? Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay. They can have a play. They're holding out of their 3 mana tightly here. Swamp cycle up. Okay. They want mana. For this. Okay, so this is the game we're playing, huh? Be nice to hit one of those 50 removal spells we got. We're behind in the race right now. Could have that thing down. Probably what we need to do to stay in this. Now we can pull ahead a little bit. We have some heat in our hand. Don't know what our opponent's got, though. Okay. Don't have enough mana to hit the first strike damage and play that. But we have to make them kind of think twice about attacking in, so... We could play this, hold back the Razor Rings, but Razor Rings doesn't kill that unless I block, which I don't think I want to do. I think we're just going to play this and just represent lethal. And if they don't have another play and they come in with, they can't come in with everything. I mean, they do have 2 cards in their hand and a clue, so... Yield. Razor rings. So they can get rid of basically our one blocker here. They got us. There is that card that destroys creature for greater. And then there's other removal spells. Now they don't have anything to sacrifice though, so they haven't got us as it stands. But they can play something. There it is. Now they can attack. Oh, that's the game. Alright. I kind of was afraid the one card would sink us. And it did. So, oh well. I don't think our deck performed bad, but that's Avatar. We had so much removal, we couldn't hit any of it either. But we had a lot of good threats. I mean, we had the opponent on the ropes, but I mean, the other thing I could have done is not attack there with the two creatures. Left back a secondary blocker. Stay alive, but then we're falling behind a board state, you know. And I don't know if we can come back and win at that point unless we drew our removal. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get some wins, though. I mean, this is a volatile format. In some ways more volatile than Power Cube was. You know, it just seems like, you know, there are certain cards and certain combinations in here that are devastating. But like in that case, our opponent didn't have to do that much work to beat us, right? It was Heibai and just attack, sack and attack. If we can't stop Heibai, it was kind of game. Alright. Good hands, we'll keep. Opponent goes first, I believe it said. And planes, I'll see your planes. We don't have a 2-drop, which is super awkward. We have the Razor Rings, but drawing a 2-drop would be nice. We have, what, 9 in our deck? No, it's not a 2-drop. Opponent didn't play anything either, but they'll probably play something with Flash. Yeah, there you go. It's like same deck we just played. No, here's some red now. We need some heat. That ain't it. That ain't it. We'll never get to 6 lands though now. Or 5 for that matter. Well, they got a drag. But let's just make them use it on our 2-3. Razor Rings? No. Just a bluff, maybe. Oh, they just wanted to attack for the raid. Sure. They're building other boards super fast, though. So we're already behind on this game. Which could quickly give us an 0-2 situation. Alright. Well, I guess what's nice about this is I can play this. Hold back Razor Rings. got a trick for to protect that, probably. Probably. Nope. All right. Let's just think about what can we get rid of here off the board. They'll take our flyer. Maybe more if they have a combat trick. We'll take 3 more damage. Man, this is a beating. Again, our removal just not coming up for us. I'm gonna play this because it's a good blocker. We're gonna hold back. Man. I mean, before we can even get to a position to start striking back, we have to deal with what's on the battlefield right now. We're gonna have to deal with that. That's what we're gonna have to deal with, or this game's lost, if it isn't already. This is rough though, because again, like, opponents just curve out like crazy. This is a great card too. Yup. Land. And we can play this. This thing has prowess too. I mean, we can block with 2 creatures and lose. And let's see which one they won't let block. Probably the first striker. Got a trick to save it. Probably. Yep, that'll do it. Well, still 6. Does it have any other mana? Well, okay. Just took out my other creature. Now these things are getting so big that my 4 for our first striker isn't even going to be that great. Okay. Let's see. Can't do this turn, but we do need to do something about this, so let's start. We're at 11. I think we can hold back. We could possibly stabilize this here. I mean, they still got this thing. They can crew that for 2. Which this can still crew. They could do that. I mean, I don't know. I would block the 4/4/4 with the first striker. I would block the 3/3 with the 3/3. You know they want to attack, though. Trying to find something to deal with our defense, I guess. We've yet to be able to touch them, though. And again, they're going to keep building out their board state. They don't have a lot of good attacks, though. Razor Rings. Okay, first things first. This has to go. Airbended it, okay. I could hit. Too bad I didn't have one more mana. I can block the 3/3 with this, or I could block the 3/3 with this if need be. Block one of the 2/2s. Yep. Okay. Sure. They are digging. I think we're going to want to airbend something here. I don't want to run this into those two. Yup. We got lethal next turn. If they can't do anything about our two flyers. Flying, first strike, lifelink, hexproof. They're going to gain 2 life off this, huh? Okay. Well, they don't have lethal anymore. do have razor rings, though. Alright. What's on top of the deck? Just that. Alright, we got there. I didn't think we were going to win that one. We fell behind. But they kind of ran out of gas, and we had a lot of card drawing off, so we got there. At least we got a win. I don't take them for granted in this format. This Avatar is rough. It's rough. I think our deck's good. It doesn't start off real fast, and there are a lot of decks in this format that just take off. Can they keep the pedal to the metal, though, is the question. And this is a very land-heavy hand. I'm not super comfortable with this. I mean, we can get to this. Opponent's going to go first. We're going to see another card. I mean, the question is, how bad is the shuffler going to beat us for keeping this? Like, if we draw a 2-drop, awesome. If we draw another land, not so awesome. But I'm going to keep it. I have faith in the shuffler. I have faith in Magic the Gathering Arena. Not a 2-drop, but at least it's playable. Another Azorius deck, of course. Of course. No plays. Now we have some plays. Our first couple turns are sad with this deck, but they don't necessarily have to be, though. We have 2-drops. They exist. I know. I think we have 8 of them, don't we? Well, maybe... Okay, maybe not that many. Because we had 2 Razor Rings, we had 1 of the... Or do we have 2 of the other removal spell? Another Razor Ring. Scry away this land. Although we haven't drawn another land. Who would have thunk it, right? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Interesting. That they, I mean, maybe they just wanted the card draw, but try to stay up ahead. Could do 2/2. I would say I could just Razor Rings, but since they're tapped out and they are playing blue, I think we just play this now. Kind of get that out of the way. Now we just have the 1/1s to contend with. For the moment, anyway. That won't be a long moment. Mm-hmm. That'd be a good Razor Rings target if we had the opportunity, but... Let's play our own copy of this. We didn't get quenched. That's the thing, I guess. I think we gotta hold back here. We're already behind on the race. Playing conservatively did us well last game. Because the deck, if our deck gets going, we do have potential to see more cards. We have removal. We have options. I mean, we still haven't drawn a land this whole game. Those are the 4 lands we opened with. So I was afraid we were going to get flooded. Now I'm worried about not hitting 5th, 6th lands here. Mm-hmm. Ward 2 on that also. It's painful. Okay, again, no land. I can hold that back with the ward. Probably what we just have to do. I mean, we could get blown out. I mean, if we try to Razor Ring and block here, and they have a combat trick, they have a counter spell, we're kind of done. Of course, I said that last game. We're okay. We got heat in our hand. We just can't get it out now. Now we're actually don't have enough mana. Oh, okay. Well, there goes. That's what I mean by a blowout, huh? I guess our other option now is use the Razor Rings on something else. We can also play this. So there's some stuff happening here. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's Razor Rings this, because that could get nasty. They have 1 blue. Oh, octopus form. Of course. Why wouldn't it be octopus form? Why wouldn't it be? Still taking that beating in the air, though. We're kind of on at least a 3-turn clock, even if they just attack with a fire. Attacking with everything. They must have Razor Rings. We're going to try this again. And I'm going to block with this, even though it might get Razor Ringed, but it saves us the point damage. Okay, it worked. That worked. Okay. Okay, each player chooses any number of creatures they control Then sacrifices all other creatures. Okay. Fair. Oh, that's good. It'll quench you. Well, we can afford it. It'll come. Well, no, we can't because of the ward. But yay! Can't believe we haven't drawn another land. That's actually starting to work to our advantage because our opponent's got a lot of lands. Okay, another flyer. Another flyer to contend with. We're not there yet. Play this. At least we can double block. One more land, we get this out. Of course. Ah, man. Stay tapped. This is honest work. Yeah, so that's pretty much dead in the water. Take 5 here and go down to 5, or we chump. I think we gotta chump this. And hope we hit removal. We not hit removal. We did hit the land though. That's a thing. Yup. If we take the 4 this time, I can perhaps have blockers for next time. Opponent's drawing heavy into land now. Our land should be coming. But if our board, if we can pull ahead on board state, then maybe we're okay. They got a card this time. Unless they're holding a land, I would. But they haven't seemed to be doing that. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, got there. That was a long one too. 2 games in a row I thought we lost for sure at the beginning. The other deck just came out hotter, but we were kind of inevitable both games. We just had to wait it out. See if we can keep this up. I was worried about that keep too with 4 mana, but we didn't draw another land. Our opponent drew lands, probably kind of a normal rate, maybe a little heavy, but they had a lot of action early on, and we had really got bottlenecked with mana. Still were able to come back though, so not bad, not bad. It is a powerful format though. The higher you go with wins, the tougher these games get usually as well. I haven't played this a lot. This is the 4th time I've streamed it. I think I played it twice off stream, 2 or 3 times off stream. I've only gotten the 7 wins once. I went 7-1 with a Boros aggro deck, which was real good. But I had 6 wins, I think, one time. I've had a few minor successes, but we'll keep. We haven't gone first at all yet. Mm-hmm. What do you want to get rid of here? I think we just get rid of the land. We'll regret that, I'm sure, but okay. Be nice to hold this since we get these, but we can't just sit here and not play anything, so. Now we're going mana heavy. I don't know if I want to give him a clue token though. I'll hold back on that. It's also a good airbend target as well if we have to airbend one of our own things at some point. That's awkward, but we got Razor Rings. So they gotta attack here. Make that so it can't block. Attacking with these two. We can also do this pretty consistently. Well, soon they'll be able to. That will beat us if we can't do anything about it. Yeah, they're not falling for razor rings. Man, we are hitting lands though. I think we just play this out now. If we can't deal with this, we're going to lose to it, so we can't ignore that. Oh, we could also lose to that. Speaking of things you can lose to. Speaking of things you can lose to. I mean, this is gonna hurt. If they do attack with Ozai, block with the 5/5 razor rings, right? We can do that, right? This is just trample haste. Ah. Nice. So they had how much mana? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. What can we crack back with here? Well, not a lot. At least not this turn. So I think we're dead. I mean, we're taking 7, more than likely. Just can we survive? Like, if they overplay. Let's see. We have 4 blockers. If we take 7 from that, puts us at 1. They can't really attack with everything here. Gran. Can absorb damage. There's the flying. Well, that will kill us next turn. Really need a removal spell. I think we're just dead, right? I have 4 blockers. They're 20. That will kill us. None of these things are surprise spirits, that's right. Nope. We could gain a life, but we can't tap that anyway. 15 in the air. Short of them not knowing that this can attack. I think we've lost. But you never know. You never know. I mean, this would kill us anyway. Well, no, we could block that. Oh well. Put up a good fight on that one. Sure. It's fun getting beat by a 1/1 unblockable creature. It always is. It always is, isn't it? Alright, well, that's 2 losses, so we're 2-2. No fault of our own, I don't think. When we got beat fair. We won. I think we won fair. So, all right. Actually, got a 2-drop in our opening hand. How weird. We don't go first though, as usual. Yup. Don't I just play like that? Yeah, probably. Unblockable tokens are gonna beat us again. Although it's a little bit harder if we can actually get ahead on board state. This combos with another card too. Great. Okay. Well. Gotta find an answer for this situation. Need our removal. Brazen Rings won't cut it. Do we have an enchantment removal of any kind? Yeah, I think they got us. This combo is going to be hard to beat. We have to get rid of this. Ignore this. There's the menace creature too on top of it. Ouch. Let's just try to go wide here. Again, we're still taking 2 a turn though. I'm trying to think what we have in our deck that can deal with the enchantment, if anything. We can deal with the creature eventually. We can path it, but then we have to still exile it. Speaking of which. Racer Rings. Right on. Opponent's got everything. Welcome to Avatar. So now I effectively have nothing. I mean, this can, if I can attack with it, we can start seeing some cards maybe. That could be a thing. Especially if I could play another blocker. I mean, at this point it's kind of all about seeing cards. Yup. Even then it might be too late. Yep. Well, can't play that. They can, well, they'd have to joint block. Actually, that was still going to kill it. Yeah, we're in trouble. Attack to see a card is probably the only option. Sitting back, we just lose slower. Might slow them down somewhat, maybe, sort of. I mean, they can pump everything though. I mean, they just attack with everything and pump, and we don't really have a good situation here. That's just the one. Nothing. Playing this out. All right, well, that is the game. So 2 and 3. I don't think our deck was bad. Maybe started out a little slow. I mean, having I don't know what would have been better on the lower end of the curve. Like, maybe a few more 2-drop creatures, maybe 1 or 2 1-drops in there, sprinkled in there. Getting to the 3 spot was a struggle sometimes. Like, even though we didn't have mana issues, but like just getting to turn 3 to start playing our more substantial stuff was like sometimes a chore. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the format's fast. These white decks are powerful. If you especially at this point where it's so figured out, like everybody knows what they need to draft. Some rares are huge bombs. We didn't really get blown away by any huge bombs necessarily today, like rare bombs, I don't think, but we just got curved out to death a few times. So yeah, that's what it is. That's the thing with this format. It's rough. It's rough. So anyway, but I want to thank you all for being here today. Gonna take a couple weeks off, so I'm not gonna do a market watch probably the next 2 weekends. This is just a really slow time of the year. I don't have like plans where I couldn't do a video, but whenever I put them out, even yesterday's video seemed a little slow. Whenever I put them out over the holidays, there's just not much of an appetite to watch them typically. And I think everybody's also kind of coasting now to Lorwyn previews. So the market was slower this week. It's slow. It blew up with Black Friday, as it always does. Last 2 weeks, it's been slowly coming down from that. But this week it was still a little busy, but the slowest in 3 weeks. So I do expect it to probably continue to slow down until we get to Lorwyn. I might draft maybe at some point over the next couple weeks. If not, we'll do it when I come back. But just want to thank you all for all your support over this last year of Heroes and Legends again. And hey, thanks for being around. Thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for all your support and help. I want to thank Flipside Gaming as well, a great sponsor of the channel, for very long time, and yeah, they're a local game store. I enjoy working with them. They've been phenomenal. Let's see here. My stream actually started working. It only stopped that one time after I lowered the resolution on that YouTube thing, so maybe I solved that. That would be pretty cool. And it happened like right afterwards, like maybe I hadn't caught up yet. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm messing around with stuff on here. Cannot find. So I'm gonna mess around with stuff until it finally breaks again on me. What's it doing? What are you doing? My biggest issue now are my computers. I need to get myself some better streaming things. Alright, let me try this. Oh no, it's not letting me do anything. There we go. Alright, what I was trying to do all this time is put up the Flipside Gaming. So check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. And they are a sponsor of the channel. Like I said, they've been amazing to work with. They are a local game store, so I do appreciate working with them. And yeah, so go over to their website. You can pre-order Lorwyn there. You can pre-order Turtles there now. They have a ton of other stuff too, Magic related and otherwise. If your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the US. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, check out the description. And I'm also going to put one in the comments section below once I end the stream here in a moment. So if you're watching this on the replay, it should be down there. That's all for today. Again, thank you all. I hope you all have a great holiday season, a happy new year, and we'll be doing the Market Watch again early in the new year. So thank you all again for being around, and have a great day. I will be talking to you soon. Again, appreciate it.